Ladies, today I'm going to tell you the raw, unfiltered truth about how to make a man miss you so deeply that it disrupts his comfort, shakes his ego, and makes him realize exactly who he lost. This isn't manipulation. This isn't game playing. This is self-respect, emotional discipline, and the power of pulling back your energy. So sit up, take a breath, and listen closely. Let me tell you something real today. If you want a man to miss you, truly miss you, you have to stop doing what you've been doing. Most women think the way to make a man miss them is by chasing him, texting more, giving more love, proving their loyalty. No, a man never misses what he never had to work for. He misses what he feels slipping away. He misses what he fears losing, and that fear only appears through your silence, through your absence, through the quiet shift in your energy. Listen carefully. It's not physical distance that makes someone miss you, it's emotional distance. You don't have to move cities or block him online. Anybody can go silent. But emotional absence, that's a different level of power. It's when you stop showing up the way you used to. You stop giving your warmth, your support, your energy. You don't have to argue, block, delete, or disappear. You simply become emotionally unavailable, and trust me, he will feel that shift in his bones. A man can be sitting right next to you and still feel like he's losing you. That's when it hits him. That's when his mind starts spinning. Because when a woman who once gave him her full presence, her attention, her loyalty, her emotional energy suddenly becomes calm, quiet, and distant, it shakes him. He's used to having emotional access to you. He's used to your good mornings, your check-ins, your care. And when all of that stops, not out of pettiness, but because you're simply done, your silence becomes loud. Your absence becomes haunting. When you pull back emotionally, you don't just leave a space. You create a void. And that void can't be filled by just any woman. It's not about replacing you physically. It's about trying to replace how you made him feel. And most of the time, he can't. He won't find that connection, that comfort, that emotional safety he took for granted. He might try to distract himself. He might go out, text someone new, scroll endlessly, but at the end of the night, it hits him. Something is missing. You. Let me make something clear. You should never beg anyone to miss you. That is not your role. Your only job is to value yourself so deeply that when you stop emotionally investing in someone who didn't appreciate you, they feel the drop. It's like going from warm sunshine to cold shadow. That's how powerful your emotional presence is. And when you take it away, not out of revenge, but out of self-respect, it speaks louder than any speech. A man doesn't miss you because you post quotes or threaten to leave. He misses you when you no longer respond emotionally, when he no longer has access to your thoughts, your feelings, your heart. When he sees you smiling more, talking less, and moving differently, that's when it gets real. Because emotional absence can't be measured or controlled. He'll think back to the times you lit up when he walked in, the nights you stayed up comforting him, the days you poured into him while he barely noticed. And now, that light is dim, that warmth is gone. You're still around, maybe physically, but emotionally, you've checked out. And that is what scares him. That is what makes him miss you. People think love is about constant presence, but often it's your absence that finally teaches someone your worth. When your energy is no longer there to lean on, when your softness is no longer offered freely, when your emotions are no longer tied to his actions, that's when he truly realizes what he lost. Emotional connection is rare, and when a woman withdraws hers, she becomes unforgettable. Not because of what she does, but because of what she stops doing. Let me tell you something that most people overlook. If you want to stay in a man's mind, if you want him thinking about you long after you're gone, you must understand the power of mystery. Predictability kills desire. Once a man thinks he has you figured out, he stops chasing, stops trying, stops appreciating. Men are natural hunters. They crave intrigue, and nothing intrigues them more than a woman who doesn't reveal all her feelings, all her thoughts, and all her moves. When you are always available, always explaining, always reacting, he never has to think, he never has to wonder. But the woman who moves in silence, who controls her emotions, who keeps parts of herself private, she stays in his mind because he can't read her. He doesn't know if she's still interested, if she's slipping away, or if she's simply living her best life without him. And that unknown drives him crazy. This isn't about playing games. It's about having control over your own world. Your life doesn't revolve around him, and that's what makes him think about you. Men don't obsess over women who are easy to predict. They obsess over the ones who stay mysterious, disciplined, selective. When he can't figure you out, he starts checking your page, watching your stories, asking about you, because curiosity is the beginning of obsession. The more questions he has, the more space you take up in his mind. Men are used to access. They're used to women explaining, reacting, chasing. So when you operate differently, when you protect your energy and don't broadcast every emotion, you become rare. And rare women are unforgettable. Not because they give too much, but because they give wisely. Silence and distance are psychological power. People think love means talking more, proving more, doing more. But often, the loudest message you can send is sent in silence. When you stop reacting, stop explaining, stop trying to be understood, that's when someone starts to feel your absence. A man gets comfortable when he hears from you daily, when he knows you're always there. But take that comfort away without drama, without threats, and he will feel the shift instantly. He will start questioning himself. Did she move on? Did she stop caring? Did I mess up? And those questions echo louder than any text you could send. Distance, especially emotional distance, is a game changer. When you pull your energy back, you become noticeable in your absence. A man rarely realizes how much he relied on your presence until it's gone. And when you don't chase, don't explain, don't try to fix things, your calm detachment becomes his biggest regret. You didn't slam the door, you simply stepped back. That quiet exit hits harder than any argument. Silence makes him reflect it. It forces him to sit with his own thoughts. He remembers the sound of your voice, the way you made him feel, the moments you showed up when no one else did. And now, nothing. Just silence. And that silence becomes a mirror, showing him everything he ignored, everything he took for granted. Ladies, silence is not weakness. Distance is not running away. It is emotional discipline, knowing when to stop giving chances, when to stop pouring into someone who isn't ready to receive you. He will either rise and come correct, or watch you move into a peace he never valued. Either way, your silence will speak louder than words ever could. Now, let's talk about something that never loses power: self-respect. You can change your look, your style, your attitude, but if you don't carry yourself with self-respect, none of it matters. If you want a man to truly miss you, stop trying to impress him and start respecting yourself. Confidence is quiet. It's not loud, not dramatic. It's knowing your worth without demanding validation. A woman who doesn't chase, doesn't beg, doesn't tolerate disrespect, she stands out. She becomes unforgettable. Not because she tries to be, but because her energy says, I deserve more. When you leave calmly, without fighting, without crying, without begging, he feels it. He expected drama. He expected the same old pattern. But instead, you walked away with dignity. And that shakes him more than any argument ever could. A woman who can love deeply but still walk away when she's not valued. That's unforgettable. That's the woman a man regrets losing. Self-respect builds your image in his mind long after you're gone. While others fade, the one with standards remains. Now, let's talk about access. One of the biggest mistakes women make is giving a man too much access too fast. Texting non-stop, being available 24/7. Giving deep emotional energy before he's earned it. When you give everything too soon, you kill the chase. Not because you're not worthy, but because he didn't have the chance to earn you. People don't value what comes too easily. If he didn't work for your time, your attention, your heart, he won't appreciate it. The thrill is in the process. The excitement is in the build-up. I'm not telling you to play games. I'm telling you to set boundaries. Protect your energy. Make him earn your time, your trust, your presence. Let him wonder. Let him question. Let him think. Curiosity keeps you in his mind. Availability without limits kills attraction. A woman who knows how to take her time becomes unforgettable. When you're not instantly reachable, he begins to appreciate your presence. He starts working for it. Real men don't fear effort, they rise to it. If you want him to miss you, don't hand over full access. Let him earn it. Let him knock. Let him invest. Because a woman who protects her heart instead of giving it away freely becomes rare. And rare women are never forgotten. Last thing I'll tell you today, if you want a man to feel your absence, you don't have to disappear physically. Sometimes the strongest move is pulling back emotionally. You don't need drama, arguments, or announcements. You simply stop giving what isn't being returned. You stop overinvesting. You stop pouring into empty spaces. You stop trying to prove your worth. You stop explaining yourself to someone who never listened. And that shift, that quiet emotional withdrawal, is what wakes him up. Men rarely notice what they have while it's constantly available. But when your warmth fades, when your tone changes, when your availability drops, he feels the loss instantly. A woman who pulls back without anger, without threats, without noise, she carries real power. Because you're not punishing him, you're protecting yourself. Your silence becomes the message. You don't have to post it. You don't have to say it. Your energy speaks for you. And when he feels the absence of a woman who once loved him loudly and now loves herself in silence, that is the moment he misses you. Deeply, seriously, unforgettably. So, ladies, you don't make a man miss you by trying harder. You make him miss you by pulling back, by protecting your heart, by respecting yourself, and by silencing the noise. You don't chase, you don't beg. You don't break your own soul trying to make someone see your worth. You simply shift your energy and let him feel the difference. Because a woman who knows her worth is a woman a man never forgets. If you needed this message today, don't just hear it, become it.